Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. So, just to start off, this is not an optical illusion. My beard is wavy right now. I had it all tailed up. I was out riding my motorcycle around. So, that's what it looks like whenever I get off it. Got that, what is it? Who's it? Daryl Hannah? Who was the chick back in the late 70s known for her big wavy hair? I don't remember. Anyway, so I told y'all I was going to have a sour beer today. This is Galactic Minotart Goes from True Vine Brewing in Tyler, Texas. So this is a local beer. Local, they're probably about 35-40 minutes away. I have had this one before. We actually reviewed this one on the fuck, Bonnie. We reviewed this one on the oh, she's like she does not like sour. So I concur, Bonnie. I didn't like this one as much the first time. So this one is 5.1% alcohol, 15 IBUs. I don't know what IBU stands for. I guess I could look that up. If I'm going to do beer, I better learn the lingo. Or, I think it said it's a lager. Let's see. But, what, Bonnie? IBU. Let's see. IBU is an abbreviation for the International Bitterness Unit Scale. A gauge of beer's bitterness. So this one's a 15. Let's see. What's high? Okay, let's read off a little bit. Let's learn some stuff here. All right. Hops and craft enthusiasts enjoy exploring the depths of pints uncharted. Oh, get off my shit. Get off it, beer connoisseur. One of the most ubiquitous and least comprehensible methods of navigating the heavy seas is the IBU scale. The rate of bittering is an important influence on taste, as the success in the marketplace of the Dogfish Head brand's 60-minute IPA and 90-minute IPA has demonstrated. But an IBU scale is more accurate for measuring bitterness than any method based on the rate of hops addition. IBU is an abbreviation for the International Bitterness Units Scale, a gauge of beer's bitterness. What IBUs measure are the parts per million of isohumulone found in beer. Oh, that's a new word for me. Isohumulone is the acid found in hops that gives beer its bitter bite. Though the IBU scale can be used as a general guideline for taste, with lower IBUs corresponding to less bitterness and vice versa, it's important to note that malt and other flavors can mask the taste of bitterness in beer. Therefore, a beer with 20 IBUs and a minimal malt character may have significantly more bitter taste than a beer with 60 IBUs and a powerful malt profile. This has led to some debate amongst the craft community about how useful the IBU scale really is. Anyway, I'm not going to read off anymore. As y'all can tell by that first sip, it's pretty bitter. It's brings me back the old Keystone Light commercials. Bitter beer face. Now we are intentionally making sour and bitter beer. So, this is a German-style wheat with coriander, what, Bonnie, and pink Himalayan sea salt. So it's very salty. You can get that coriander. I like the flavor of the coriander on the palate, but as soon as you swallow it, it's just bitter, 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 sour. What is it, Bonnie? What is it? Like a good old ear scratching. So this one is, if you get a chance, if you like sours, if you like bitter beers, this one is right up your alley. It reminds me, what were those sour, like, was it Warheads? What was the sour candy we had as kids? I think it's a Warhead. You don't like it, quit it. It's like, I think it was a Warhead. Wasn't it Warheads? Somebody help me out here. Let's see, Warhead. Nope, not earbuds. Warhead candy. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah, reminds me of a floral Warhead. It's like super sour. But the nose, whatever nose you can get if you like to nose beers, it's salty with a touch of floral note to it. It is. What? Come here. Come here. It makes my mouth salivate. Come up here. Come here. Come here. I'm petting you. I'm touching you, and you're still whining. I'm gonna rub you. Petting too hard. Anyway, so this one, probably one of the most sour beers I've ever had in my life. I will say that I was into craft beers for a little while before diving into Scotch, and never really got into the sour beers at that time. I think my favorite drink at that time was the Russian Imperial Stout, Old Rasputin, something like that. That was one of my favorites at the time, but I would buy the variety packs and load up like 6 different beers, try them out, and then I just got to the point like, this is just way too much volume. I don't want to drink them. Like, if I drink 12 ounces of anything, I want to have a good buzz after I drink it. Anyway, that's all I got on this one. It's just sour as if. Don't forget, these videos are for educational purposes only, to let you know how things taste, give you my opinion of them. Entertainment and educational. So, don't drink and drive. Alcoholism is not funny. But I do like to have a few drinks. That's all I got on this one. I'm going to chug the rest of this because I don't like to waste alcohol. I don't care how sour it is. Don't forget, if you want to donate, if you want to help support me and my dependencies, as I say, don't become an alcoholic. Go to patreon.com/Kelly Redbeard Sparks. If you want to buy a t-shirt, go to Teespring. Forget Redbeard's awesome apparel. The link is in the description. Check out the Bearded Idiots. Bonnie, you got anything? Huh? You got anything? Except for whining? Just gonna whine? Check the description below for links to the Teespring, Tattered Beans. Order some coffee from me. It's delicious as well. Nowhere near as sour as this beer. And yeah, I think that's it. So, it got a good burp on it. Like always, folks, drink some beer, drink some whiskey. Share it with your friends and family. Have a nice day. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. And y'all take care. Shit.